Welcome to a special edition of The Football Fever live from East Lansing. Clay Hall alongside my new colleague and teammate, Kellyanne Stitts. We got a great deal, incredible portal SEC acquisition here in the last week. Welcome.
Thank you so much. That's right. I think you guys picked up a nice out-of-conference transfer, if I do say myself. Joking, but I do come from SEC country, back to my home state of Ohio.
She's a Buckeye.
I'm a Buckeye. I'm elated to cover the Ohio State Buckeyes in the Big Ten.
No question about it. And Kellyanne, some breaking news here right out of the chute this morning. In a row, Ohio State enters this game as a top 5 team.
Yeah, Clay, in the last 3 games have been very lopsided. Ohio State has won by a combined, check the stat, 144-29 in those 3 games. But talking to the players this week, they're still very focused on getting the job done, and they're certainly not looking past the Spartans.
We know that every
mindset heading into this one.
I mean, we just got to stick together. I mean, whether it goes good or bad at first, I mean, our only goal is to come out there with a win, no matter how it looks.
But guys, can we get a welcome? Can we get a shout out?
Good to have you.
Hey guys!
We love it. All right, thanks, Clay.
Nothing like a good road trip to really know how you're going to align with a person. This is Kellyanne's first week on the job, first road trip, jumped right in to cover Ohio State. Hopefully no regrets.
Maybe just a little bit. No, just kidding.
Do you like us?
Yeah, you're okay.
Yeah,
no,
right.
Okay. You know, he's the best. It's my 5th day out here. I'm here at Spartan Stadium, traveling, covering the Buckeyes. I couldn't ask for anything more.
And we figured the best way to get to know somebody, we sat down, had a nice meal. This is a young woman who had some options, and she chose us.
So
by the offense this year.
Yeah, as you mentioned, Clay, Paris Johnson made that switch to offensive tackle, and I caught up with him earlier this week to talk about his season and to help preview this matchup.
I feel like my mindset is just to approach this game like all the other ones and just start from, you know, the beginning in terms of, you know, it's a first away game, and I feel like, you know, it's going to be a good team, a good crowd. So just to approach them and respect the opponent, because I feel like when you do this, when you play your best.
Yeah, after watching some film on Michigan State, what are your takeaways?
Like, I think they have a really good front four, and I think, you know, it'll be a good matchup, and I feel like they have some guys that have a lot of talent, so I think just taking it to them will be what we need to do.
You haven't allowed a sack since 2020. How has this coaching staff helped develop you?
I would say in terms of, you know, they've been helping me mentally and physically in terms of just preparing me for all types of situations, and I feel like we have great practices every day, so I feel like stuff like that really helps me prepare for the games.
Going on the road in week 6, does that present any sort of challenges for you guys?
I mean, I think the only difference is as far as the routine changes. So now the routine of being at the Blackwell, now we're going to East Lansing and staying at, you know, I don't know a hotel yet. So I think just that routine of, you know, getting on a plane and whatnot. So
your mom is actually joining us on the Football Fever on Saturday. How do you think she'll perform?
She loves this. Yeah, she loves it. This is actually what she went to college for to begin with, but then she switched education. But at first, this is she. So I think she'll be great.
Do you think she'll end up having her own television show after this?
I tell her all the time that she easily could, and I think that people will watch it. I think people will watch it.
Oh, we might have to add her as a host. Now, the last time I talked to you, you spoke some Chinese. Now, Portuguese. I'm going to put you on the spot here. Can you say anything for us?
Oi, tudo bem? E aí, beleza?
What does that mean?
I said, hey, how are you? And then I also said, like, what's up? How are you again? In a different way.
Man.
Yeah, I said it a different way.
A man of many talents.
Daniels, and they've even got the corresponding buttons. This is CJ Stroud's mom, Kim. By the way, the TV career, should I just give you the mic and move on?
Sure, we could try that. We could definitely give that a try.
Right, you moved on to education.
I moved on to education, yes.
Okay.
So I originally went to school for broadcasting, and later I decided to transition to education.
That's outstanding because you don't have to work nights, holidays, weekends. You figured it out early.
Yeah, right.
And Kim, you were just said that one of the reasons you chose that CJ chose Ohio State was some of the camaraderie, the relationships?
Oh, most definitely. Monica was the first mother that I met at OSU, and it was just so amazing. We had so many similarities, and she just spoke so highly of the university. And then when I met Paris, it was over. I was like, you can
Paris
for my
closed the
son.
deal.
Oh yeah.
No
It was an
kidding.
amazing connection. Still is.
Yes, very much so. Yes, she's my sister.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
is that right?
Yes. Yes.
What? Go ahead.
So you guys kind of found that family aspect. They say football is family, but you truly found a micro family within the program.
Oh, most definitely. We are a big family, and you even see that camaraderie amongst the boys as well. They are family, and so us as parents, we have our family unit as well, which is so great, especially when you have people like Monica near you, because she's just great.
Yeah, and you guys made the trek here. How do you guys help support each other on the road, at home?
You know, like right now, we came here and Monica made sure, you know, to pick me up. But no, she just makes sure I'm okay. She texts me every day. We pray together.
Yes, we do.
We cover our boys in prayer. And it's just so great to have a sister, you know, someone that you have that relationship with.
What do you
Definitely.
think it means to them when they look up in the stands and they can sort of find you and they have that family connection?
I believe it's a sense of peace, and that they know that Kim and I are there for them regardless if they win or lose, that we're there for them and they know that we love them.
And what happens when, say, Mayan's out today? I know Mrs. Yeah, she's part of this group too, right?
Absolutely.
Millie.
And I call us the Three Musketeers. So it's the three of us. And so I'm very grateful for her, and we definitely are, you know, we're going to miss him not being here today. And again, we communicated with her several times this morning and even last night, letting her know that we love her and we're excited about when her son is back and he's healthy and he's ready to go.
So you build moms up.
Absolutely. We have to
while the
encourage one
coaches-
another.
Right.
Yes.
Because I don't think maybe people know. I want to talk a little bit about the spotlight.
Yes.
And they come into this thing and all of a sudden they're a national figure.
Yes.
How do you help your boys deal with the fishbowl?
Well, we remind them of their purpose, and we remind them that as long as they keep their focus on their academics, their focus on continue to chase perfection and greatness, and that everything will fall in line. They just have to just truly dial in and remove themselves from all the distractions.
Definitely.
Yeah, with him, with CJ becoming one of the best quarterbacks in college football, how have you seen him handle that pressure and handle that kind of spotlight?
You know, when they're pursuing their dream, it's like they're born to do it. CJ's a natural born leader. He takes everything in stride, but I would say number one, faith. His faith in God, and just be an example, you know, to not only youth, but just to the world, to show them that when you have Christ in your life, anything is possible.
Right.
Yeah, but definitely.
Have you, when you talked to CJ this morning, or if you did, what was your message to him ahead of the game?
Well, he's gonna probably get mad, but his nickname is
Give us a scoop.
Pooh. So I would say, "Let's go, Pooh," and I like to do that because it brings him back to home.
Yes.
Without all the lights and all that stuff, you know, you're still, you know, my Pooh.
That's right.
But no, I just tell him like I'm praying for him. I act normal. Have a great day, because I want him to have a great day. You know?
Y'all don't stress in the stands?
Yeah.
No, come
We
on.
have a great time in the stands. We have an amazing time in the stands.
You sent me some great pictures of all the guys with Magic theme in honor of Michigan State's Irvin Magic Johnson. These are the legendary Magic tricks. Number one, Death Saw by David Copperfield.
So Clay, that translates into the Buckeyes were up 49-0 at the halftime last year. In this game 2 years ago, it was 28-0 at the half. The Buckeyes need to saw through the Spartans' defense and take away their will early.
Number two, Levitation by David Blaine.
This one means the Buckeyes have been flying ahead above their opponents all year long. They need to stay at their level and not play down to the competition.
Number three, Metamorphosis by the Pendragon.
The metamorphosis of this defense by Jim Knowles has been amazing. We need to see players like Steel Chambers and Tommy Eichenberg continue to dominate so the Buckeyes can improve on this top 10 defensive ranking.